Hey guys, Wyatt Claypool here, and Justin Trudeau's resigning. You can't really add anything else to the news cycle other than that. So, on the one day where I was most tired, thank you, Trudeau, for the last indignity, Trudeau decided to saunter out from his residency and declare that he is going to resign as prime minister not until March, but he is resigning after a liberal leadership race is held, and he's going to prorogue parliament to prevent the NDP and the Conservatives from having a no confidence vote and forcing an election. Let's just check out the video because I think we all need to see it. It is a point in Canadian history right now, seeing Trudeau finally leave office. And I'll just note as this plays, you can actually tell that Trudeau is visually upset. It probably is something that he only decided to do yesterday, like he ends up saying in the clip.
I'll wing it. Okay. So I thought it might be fun for us to do this again. Bon matin. Every morning I've woken up as Prime Minister. I've been inspired by the resilience, the generosity, and the determination of Canadians. It is the driving force of every single day I have the privilege of serving in this office. That is why, since 2015, I've fought for this country, for you, to strengthen and grow the middle class. Why we rallied to support each other through the pandemic, to advance reconciliation, to defend free trade on this continent, to stand strong with Ukraine and our democracy. My friends, as you all know, I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has always told me to fight because I care deeply about Canadians. I care deeply about this country, and I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of Canadians. And the fact is, despite best efforts to work through it, Parliament has been paralyzed for months after what has been the longest session of a minority parliament in Canadian history. That's why this morning I advised the Governor-General that we need a new session of Parliament. She has granted this request, and the House will now be prorogued until March 24th. Over the holidays, I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
I do like that even on the way out of office, Justin Trudeau is still blaming other people. You think the classy thing to say right there would be that, and I have, I've seen the polls, I've seen what people think, and I am not that option. No, he's saying, I can't be that option with their internal struggles happening inside the Liberal Party. It's like, okay, dude, yeah, you're so cool. Yes, it's the Liberal Party that's holding you back and cramping your style. Now, right after this happened, we immediately had Christy Clark declare her intention to run for the Liberal Party leadership, which was really pathetic to see because everyone knew she was trying to run for it. What's the point of even announcing it? I guess she wants the headlines to be Justin Trudeau resigns and Christy Clark's running for leadership, but nobody cares who Christy Clark is going to be. This is going to be the most boring liberal leadership race we've ever seen in our lives, or leadership race in general, because all of the top liberals who want this job are the most boring people you've ever seen in your entire lives. they're as incompetent as Trudeau, but they don't even have any of the fun of the personality. So that's the thing that we have to mourn today. Guys, ding dong, the witch is dead. Trudeau is going to resign from office, and he's not going to be the prime minister after March 24th. But what? Trudeau's not prime minister anymore. We're going to have to talk about Chrystia Freeland or Mark Carney or Christy Clark as prime minister? What the heck? And we're going to have 3 prime ministers in 1 year. We're going to have Trudeau. We're going to have whoever the person who's replacing him is going to be. Maybe someone even convinces them to have an interim prime minister for a little bit. But we're going to have Trudeau, the idiot who replaces him, and then we're going to have Pierre Poilievre. You know, we're trying to compete with Kim Campbell on how to cheapen the prime minister's office. Here's what Christy Clark said. After a lifetime of public service, Justin Trudeau has stepped aside as both leader of the Liberal Party and Prime Minister of Canada. I want to thank him as a Canadian for his service to the country that he so clearly loves. I wish him and his family well. As a lifelong Liberal, I look forward to joining the tens of thousands of Canadians to choose our new leader. This is the biggest opportunity over a decade we've had to grow our party and to welcome new Liberals, including Canadians concerned about the future of our country. Let's seize it. She's doing the whole, I look forward to joining tens of thousands of Canadians. It's also going to be like hundreds of thousands of people who are going to vote in this thing. But she's doing this whole, like, I'm with them. No, you're running. Everyone knows you're running. That's the only reason you're in federal liberal politics right now, palling around with random MPs, doing door knocking with them, is because you want to run someday. And now, today is that day. It's kind of wild to just live in this moment right now. It's surreal just seeing all of the people reacting to Trudeau resigning. Like Fox News having a massive alert and talking about it like wall to wall right now. Like, what can you say? Like, here is Fox News talking about it right here.
Got some breaking news north of the border. Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau moments ago says he will resign today. Says he will stay on until a replacement is picked. CBC is reporting that he's set to hold a news conference next hour. Trudeau is facing mounting pressure from within his own Liberal Party to step down. He trails behind opposition Conservatives in Canada. His job approval is in free fall. You got affordable housing shortages. You got persistent inflation. You got worsening economic outlook. You got all that up against him. For Canadian citizens. So we'll get.
But like Trudeau said, it was just the internal dysfunction that made him leave. He was ready to fight. And in a certain sense, I actually do believe him that he was ready to fight, but he believes at least that his unpopularity wasn't a big problem. And it was Chrystia Freeland stabbing him in the back that was the problem. Now we wonder, who is Justin Trudeau going to be backing? What's the Liberal leadership race going to be about? What are the issues going to be? Because none of these people seem to disagree on any policy. It's going to be a personality war with the most boring people you've ever seen on the planet. I don't even know what to say. I can say I was wrong. I thought he wasn't going to resign until the caucus meeting on Wednesday if he decided to resign today. Weak move, Justin. I wanted to see you go to the end, even though I think it is good for the country to have bad prime ministers or bad politicians in general resign when they clearly can't do anything else in office. But, wow, this is going to really change how things are done in Canadian politics. I don't know how many times I can emphasize that. I'll be back probably later today making another video about the fallout that's happening with this. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Help me get to 100,000 by December. Like this video. Leave a comment. I don't even know how you comment on any of this cataclysm that's going on right now. But attempt to leave a comment. And I'll see you guys later.